Hey there, folks. Casual Gamer here, and just as promised, today we're gonna do a little video on the perks in the game. You know which perks to choose, and I would say that with the skills, it's definitely more strategy involved in choosing your skills. With perks, I wouldn't say that there's an exact strategy that you can use. Before we get started, though, I would say that if you want more strategy related content, it's really helpful to subscribe to the channel. And it also helps if you're willing to, if you like the video, to hit that like button. Additionally, what I would add to that is that if you have any areas or aspects of the game that you're struggling with, leave a comment and let me know. Ask questions or let me know what areas you're struggling with, and if a video is required to cover it, I'm more than happy to make a video covering things that people are struggling with. Or if it's just a simple question, I read all the comments, and I'm more than happy to answer any comments. Okay, so when dealing with the perks, the first thing I would say is that you have four different categories, right? So you got rifles, you got handguns, you got shotguns, and you got archery. Now, if you notice, I've got 4 out of 6 perks selected for rifles, 4 out of 6 in handguns, 4 out of 6 in shotguns, and 0 out of 6 in archery. Now, what I wish is that the developers of the game would make it so that you can select different hunter profiles, so that you could specialize one hunter for archery and close proximity hunting, and then specialize your other hunter for more for grinds and stuff like that. For me, I do enjoy doing archery, bow hunting, but even though I do a fair amount of bow hunting, I haven't chosen the archery because I also do a lot of grinding. So you know I had to make a decision, and I decided that the beginning, the opening perks in the archery category aren't good enough or enticing enough to choose archery, and that you would really have to specialize and get all the way to like pumping iron or like a pro. Recycle, I think, is pretty good. And I would have to spend so many points here that I would have to make too many sacrifices in my other categories. So I can live without some of these other perks, archery related perks. But if they made it so that I could choose a separate hunter profile, something that wouldn't interfere with, because you can reset your hunter, but you lose all your tents, you lose all your map progress, you lose everything else in order to do that. What I would like for them to do is to add something into the game to where you could have 2 separate hunters. You could specialize one for archery, pick the whatever perks in the archery category you want, make the other sacrifices because you're just mainly using it for bow hunting anyway, and then you have your second or your first primary hunter, which specializes, has all these other perks in the other categories. So when I say that the perk isn't really strategy related, what I've done is I've balanced it out. I have 9 perk points spent here, plus 6 is 15, plus 7 is 22. So, again, you get 22 points that, by the time you get to level 60, you'll get 22 points that you can spend on perks. And it's I've got it pretty balanced. In the rifle category, you'll see that I've got this maxed out, this maxed out, this maxed out, and this maxed out. So muscle memory is a good perk set. It unlocks the ability to ready your next shot without leaving aim mode, and increase ready speed after firing. And then breath control is pretty self-explanatory. You recover your breathing faster. Decreased wobble when in aim mode, which is extremely helpful, so I recommend trying to get this one fairly early. Zeroing, I think, is optional. I do like zeroing. You do have to remember to, actually, do your short range or long range zeroing with each shot, but once you develop a good habit with that, it's not that big of a deal. With the handgun perks, there's a lot of good ones here. Sprint and load, this is so helpful. I mean, just to be able to run and reload your weapons, while actually running instead of walking is very, very helpful. Quick feet, recover steady aim faster after changing stances, mainly when using handguns, and each level unlocked increases the effect. Now, I've only got one level. This one, Survival Instinct, I think can be okay, but the main objective here is to get to this one here, Lightning Hands, decreased reload time of all weapons. God, this is very convenient, just reloading your weapons faster. So my main objective with handguns was to get to this Lightning Hands. Shotgun, there's some pretty good ones here. Decreases edge blurs. Not, I don't use shotguns a lot. Don't really care about this too much. Weapon sights align faster after rotating. That one's pretty good. I like that one. Fast shouldering. This one is essential. I think that, if you use rifles a lot, you definitely want this. Recoil management, less recoil. This one's absolutely essential. So I think that the main objective for shotguns is to get this one here. So, like I said, there's no real strategy. It's just a matter of, going through, reading which ones you want. With the rifle perk, you're trying to get to zeroing, but these two here are both very good. So you want all three. Actually, I've got all 4 of these maxed out, so that's what I would recommend here. Handguns, it's about getting this one. So your strategy is for the handgun perk is to work your way to getting this. So you can choose between quick feet and survival instinct, just because you have to complete the path. You have to get this unlocked before you can unlock this, and you have to get this unlocked before you unlock that. But the main objective is to get to Lightning Hands in the handgun category. And shotguns, it's basically the same thing. Your strategy is basically getting here, but fast shouldering is, that one's very good. So, but you still have to unlock this, so you don't have any extra point, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, you can't skip this. You have to get this before you can get that. So, just going to keep this video short and sweet. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.